is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be trading Rudy Gobert for the Utah Jazz. Before we get into it, let's try to set a like goal of 100 likes. And of course, if you're not subscribed, change that right now. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible, and as soon as we do reach 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So let's get to that as soon as possible. So before we get into this video, I do have a couple things I want to say about the video and just other things in general. So my vacation got canceled. I'm not going anywhere anymore, but I did go ahead and already pre-record like 3 videos, so you guys will still be seeing those. And in those videos, I'll say that I'm out of town and all that, but I'm really not. I guess I get like 3-day break from recording any videos, which is nice, I guess. So there will still be videos every day, of course. But now I want to explain the context of this video. So now there is some rumors swirling around that Gobert and Donovan Mitchell's relationship is kind of iffy right now. Now this may be just false information. Obviously we know the media can influence things, but it is a rumor, so I wanted to address it. And there was also something I saw that the Jazz could potentially trade Rudy Gobert in the offseason, which may not happen. Let's just not overreact here first. Well, obviously I'm doing a video over it just for the entertainment purposes, but I am by no means saying this is going to happen in real life. So let's go look at the trade I did. So this trade actually came from Cubs fan. I asked you guys in the community tab what trade was the most realistic for Rudy Gobert going to either the Mavericks, the Kings, or the Celtics. And the Celtics I thought would make the most sense, and this is what we did. So Rudy Gobert and Ed Davis for Gordon Hayward, Carson Edwards, Romeo Langford, and the 29th overall pick in the draft. So well, let me know what you guys think of the trade. Is it lopsided? What would you do different? Obviously this is just an opinionated thing, so if you think you would have done something different, let me know. But basically the Celtics get the center they've been needing for a long time. Although Daniel Tice and Enes Kanter are decent, they're not obviously Rudy Gobert is a very good defensively and all of that, and he can lock down the whole league, as you know. And then now we have Gordon Hayward coming back to Utah, and then Carson Edwards, Romeo Langford, and the 29th pick. So yeah, I think it helps out a lot. So I mean, like I said, I don't think this is going to happen in real life by any means, but Gordon Hayward is back in Utah, so that's kind of a plus, I guess. But when you look at this team now, obviously Gobert being gone, puts a huge hole at the center spot, so we're gonna have to address that this offseason. But now we have 2 first-round picks with the 19th and the 29th pick. So let's go ahead and go in the draft. And by the way, start today is working again, which is awesome. And we have a not good trainer, so let's go ahead and get a different one. And then our assistant kind of is trash too, and we'll go with that. So let's go ahead and sign both of these guys, and let's go to the draft. So I think since this is a real life rumor, I don't know if it's the media posted it, so I think I'm gonna try to make this realistic today. So let's go to the 19th overall pick and see what we get with number 19. So we need a center really bad. We could take Vernon Carey here, which I think makes a lot of sense because the center spot is kind of iffy right now. But there's also, yeah, I think we're taking Vernon Carey. Let's go to the 29th overall pick and see what we can get here as well to add to this team. Tyrese Maxey, I think that could be a pretty decent pick, so he could be coming off our bench for Donovan Mitchell. Whenever Donovan Mitchell needs to take a rest, we'll go with that. We'll sign both those guys. Those are both decent players to take there. Then player options, we have Rajon Tucker. I'm pretty sure this guy's from the G League. I actually watched a video about him the other day, I believe. But Nigel Williams, God, I don't know. I'm declining you though. So let's go to qualifying offers. We have Royce O'Neal, who shouldn't even be a free agent because he actually got a real life extension, but whatever, we'll just leave it. So we'll get you back if we can, but you really, seriously, 2K, fix your game, man. All right, let's go ahead. We have no cap space, do we? We want Clarkson back because he's been a very big, impactful player off the bench for Utah, so I do want him back if I can get him back. I'm sure I have his bird rights. We do. So yeah, I think 10 mil off the bench. That's probably gonna be our 6th man throughout the video. I'll give him a 3-year deal. I don't think that's too much to ask for. And then we'll get Royce O'Neal just because in real life he's on the Utah Jazz. So we have Clarkson and Royce O'Neal coming back to the team, which is very good. We'll just do that, and then we'll get Royce O'Neal back. So now, as far as the center spot is concerned, we could just get JaVale McGee and he could become our starting center. We could bring Enes Kanter back to Utah. But what do we got right now? So we have Mike Conley and Carson Edwards. Carson Edwards probably gonna spend some time in the G League for us. We have Donovan Mitchell and Jordan Clarkson. Maxey would probably spend some time in the G League. We have Langford as well. So we definitely have a lot of depth at the shooting guard now. But now we have Joe Ingles, Gordon Hayward, Royce O'Neal, which isn't bad, and then Bojan Bogdanovic, as we know, at the power forward. And then our center spot is definitely a huge hole. So I think the best center that I can get, if I could get like a Dwight Howard, that'd be cool, but I don't have enough. So I think the best center we could get is probably JaVale McGee for now. I think that's like the best case scenario. He can come out here and play 20 minutes for us. We'll give him like a 2-year team option kind of thing and see what we can do. So we definitely need to address this center spot because obviously that is a huge hole we have right now. And we do get JaVale McGee. So now we need, yeah, we don't have more money to do anything else. So yeah, not good. We're gonna go ahead though, roll with this team in season number 1. This should be interesting. We'll probably send quite a few guys to the G League like Vernon Carey. Nang will come off the bench for Bodon. We got Ingles and Gordon Hayward small forward, which is still fine. Royce O'Neal, we'll see what we want to do with him. Then probably send Maxey, Langford, G League, and Edwards. We'll have to see what we want to do there. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to the end of season number 1. And let's just see how this team does without Rudy Gobert. We're at the trade deadline of season number 1. We're 24-28 right now, and we're just not the greatest team in the world. So I kind of want to fix things here while at the trade deadline. And Conley be on an expiring contract makes me want to trade him here if I can. Obviously, you can re-sign him for cheap. But let's go look at the stats real quick and see how things are going. Or not the G League, I don't know why I'm going there. But player stats, we have Donovan Mitchell carrying, leading the way, doing his thing, right? So Conley 14-6. Ever since Conley has come to Utah, the fit hasn't been perfect and he hasn't really played that well. So what if we could sell him right now? But I kind of want to trade him to a certain team that needs to get out of their own contract. Obviously, they are a surprise team in the West this season. But eventually, over the years, they're going to want to get rid of this certain player because his contract is so large. Utah doesn't get free agents to come, or like max free agents or anything like that. If you know what, like big names aren't coming to Utah, right? Just because it's just not a big city. It's not like, there's not a lot of nightlife in Utah. Just all that factors in. So obviously Utah is not a team that's going to get a crazy max free agent. So what if we went to OKC and got CP3 to come play with Donovan Mitchell? Oklahoma City is going to eventually want to get out of Chris Paul's contract, right? Mike Conley is going to expire, so they could definitely do that with this trade. So what if we shipped Mike Conley to Oklahoma City? That way, Oklahoma City can get out of Chris Paul's contract, and we get a point guard that can play next to Donovan Mitchell and help us this season. So if Chris Paul plays like he is this season, and he still plays like that the next season, obviously we're in the next season. I keep explaining this, but let's just do this trade. Let's just go for it. And they're not interested. They want a 2025 first round pick, and they're gonna give me Julian Washburn. Honestly, Utah probably shouldn't be giving up anything here, just because obviously Mike Conley's in an expiring contract, so that's a valuable asset to a team. But just because it's in 2025 and I'll never get to that point in this video, I'll accept it. So Chris Paul and Donovan Mitchell is going to be our very new backcourt, and I think this could work well. I think CP3 could immediately help Donovan Mitchell. I like this trade a lot. Hopefully things turn around for us now. They want Bojan to come off the bench now, which is interesting, but whatever. So let's just go ahead and simulate the rest of the season, and let's see now that Chris Paul is in town, can we turn this season around and make the playoffs? At the end of season number 1, Stephen Curry is your most valuable player. LaMelo is your rookie of the year. Will Barton's your 6th man of the year. Should have gone to Jordan Clarkson, but Kawhi Leonard is defense player. Kristaps your most improved, and Brad Stevens is your coach of the year. So here's your All-NBA first team. Chris Paul makes it on the All-NBA first team at the age of 35. So that's awesome to see. All-NBA second team, and then All-NBA third team. So let's go see what seed we are. We are the 7th seed in the West. So after having kind of a rough start in the season, we actually came back and made the playoffs, which is good. So I thought Chris Paul would make a positive impact. He did. 21-10 from Chris Paul himself and 25 from Donovan Mitchell. I do want to keep Gordon Hayward past this season, just because, like I said, he's been, he started his career in Utah, so I'd like him to stay here. And then Clarkson, we do need to address the center spot, and then it looks like Bojan is just not it. Like we're gonna have to probably trade him. So let's see what we can do. But we get to play the Golden State Warriors. At this point, we're probably gonna get swept in the first round, which is okay because I wasn't trying to win a championship anyway. They do have Aldridge, Wiggins, Pascal, and James Wiseman. So yeah, we're probably screwed here, but you never know. Maybe we'll surprise and beat the Warriors somehow, but I doubt it. So they're up 1-0 to start, up 2-0. Can they go 2-1? Okay, I was about to say, are they gonna go up 3-0 on us? They're up 3-1. And they're going to beat us in 5, aren't they? Yes, they do. So that's fine. Like I said, it's not a big deal. We got a whole offseason, and obviously, I'm not really feeling JaVale McGee being my starting center right now. Anyway, I kind of want to decline him and then focus on getting a different center, and then we'll probably get a different power forward as well, because I like the idea of Chris Paul, Donovan Mitchell, and Gordon Hayward. I like that. And then Clarkson coming off our bench. I think that's nasty. And then we're going to have a couple players come from the G League. We have Vernon Carey that's into the G League, and Carson Edwards. So this is going to be 2 backups off the bench. So I think we have a good foundation going into this offseason. I think we're going to be set as long as we can make the right trades this offseason. So let's go to the draft lottery right away and see what we get. So we got the 19th overall pick. So we could get another player here that can maybe play off our bench right away. Quinn Snyder, I could fire him here, but I think we could get Frank Vogel, and we could fire. I like Quinn Snyder a lot in real life, don't get me wrong, but I guess we'll keep him because I mean we did have a, you know, somewhat of a decent season, so we'll keep him for now. But let's go to the draft and let's figure out what we can get with this 19th overall pick. I don't think we have another pick. Okay, so we have a second round pick, so let's go into this draft and see what we can get. So if we could potentially draft somebody and flip him here for like a power forward center, we could do that as well. Let's see what we got. We got Isaiah Mobley. We're gonna go ahead and get him. I think he's an 80 overall in this draft class, isn't he? Is he not? 74. Okay, I think I'm thinking of Evan Mobley. Yeah, I'm thinking of Evan Mobley. Never mind, my bad. So JaVale McGee, we are going to decline you, unfortunately. Langford, we're going to accept, and Chris Paul, of course, is going to accept that $44 million. Why wouldn't he? And then Donovan Mitchell is a free agent, which I forgot about. And Tony Bradley is a free agent. And yeah, so I'll worry about trying to get these two back. Although we probably won't need Tony Bradley back just because we have Vernon Carey, or we could move Vernon Carey to the 4. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how things go. But free agency, let's go see what we got going on. So Chris Paul, we're bringing back for sure. Hayward's, oh my gosh, this dang, that's a crazy cap hold. Very insane, but I don't think we're gonna have much money anyway, so it really doesn't matter. We're gonna be resigning Gordon Hayward and Donovan Mitchell, but first I want to go ahead and take care of trades that we can. Okay, so I like this. We have Carson Edwards coming off the bench for CP3, Langford and Clarkson. We're gonna get Donovan Mitchell back, so Langford may not really matter. Ingles, and then we have Mobley, and we sent Vernon Carey to the G League, like I said, but we could probably move him to the 4 and be the backup power forward if we need him to, because I'm not really sold on him being my starting center. But Bojan and Ingles are somebody I kind of want to package in trades to get something different. So let's go ahead and try that. So let's go Bojan and where's Joe Ingles? There he is. All right, let's see what this would get me. We need a center. That's like seriously what we need. So I gotta kind of look around the league and see what our power forward center situation could be. So if we go to Team Intel, the Kings are rebuilding. They have Marvin Bagley, but that would be kind of hard. The Magic, I don't really want Nikola Vucevic. I don't really need a scoring center. I want someone that can just come in here and play defense, kind of like Rudy Gobert did in a way. But let's keep looking. We got nothing there. Towns, Karl Towns is so tough to get. What about the Wizards? On Kongwu, that would have been perfect. If I was able to draft him. What else we got? Really nothing, honestly. Grizzlies. There's got to be something I can get, though, right? There's got to be something. I could just start Vernon Carey and roll with it. There is Serge Ibaka on the Hornets. That could be interesting if we wanted to go for that. He could fit nicely, so let's try. I guess we can try that. So let's go to the Hornets real quick and see how much money he's making. He's making 12 mil. That's not bad. If I could give you Bojan for Serge Ibaka, just straight up swap. Wait, what is this? We're not, because it weakens too much at our starting center. Okay. How about if I gave you Ingles as well? Okay, so we just shipped off Joe Ingles and Bojan Bogdanovic for Serge Ibaka.
That's terrible.
To be our starting center, which I think he's going to fit pretty nicely here. So Vernon Carey, we could also move into power forward if we need to. So now let's go focus on free agency. Let's go get our free agents back. We got Russ O'Neal, but I'm not really worried about him. I want Gordon Hayward back. He only wants 16 mil. That's I'm sold. Let's go ahead and get him back. So let's get Gordon Hayward back. Is there anyone else? Tony Bradley, but I have restricted offers on them, so I'll just wait till they get their offers. That way it doesn't glitch me and it says I give them a 1-year deal. So we get Gordon Hayward, and then let's go ahead and either get Donovan Mitchell and Tony Bradley once they get, there we go. The Clippers are trying to get Donovan Mitchell, and it's not going to happen. So we'll have him. And then Bradley will also bring back, which he's only asked for 9 mil a season. That's all right for a backup center. So we're going to get Bradley back, and now we can move Vernon Carey to the 4. Because he goes up to an 81. So we could start him. So we have Chris Paul, Carson Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Jordan Clarkson, Gordon Hayward at the 3, Vernon Carey, Isaiah Mobley, and then Serge Ibaka and Tony Bradley. So I kind of like this roster. I think I'm all right with it. I think we can roll with this. Is there anything else we need? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't know if I want Mobley to start right away or come off the bench right away. I'm not sure about that. We could also kind of see what Vernon Carey and Mobley could get me if we wanted to flirt around with that a little bit. Let's see what could pop up. If a center or power forward pops up, okay, nothing fantastic. So let's just go sign probably a bench power forward maybe, or a bench 3. So let's go sign one or the other, and we should be good. So we could get Tyreek Evans or Damian Lee, Dion Waiters, Iguodala, Justin Holiday, KCP. I guess we'll sign Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to come off the bench. So other than that, guys, I think that's gonna be it for season number 2, or the second off season, I should say. So let's go ahead, guys, and simulate to the end of season number 2, and I'm expecting us to hopefully bounce back from last season. At the end of season number 2, we went 49-33, which is good enough for the 5th seed in the Western Conference. And I'm scared because the Spurs are above me, and I'm afraid that means they probably got Giannis or Kawhi. Let's go check just in case. And no, they didn't. Okay, so this team is beatable, I think. But let's go look at the stats real quick and see how everything went down. So we had 23 from Donovan Mitchell, and we had 18 and 11 from Chris Paul, still playing at a high level, which is awesome. And Clarkson with 17 points. Gordon Hayward with 16, Vernon Carey at that power forward spot with 13 and 9, and Serge Ibaka with 11 and 8 and a block, and then Vernon Carey's getting some blocks too. So we low-key have some clampers down low, and then we have Edwards, Bradley, KCP, Langford, and all that. So this was our rotation we were on with. We got Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, Gordon Hayward, Vernon Carey, Ibaka, Clarkson, Bradley, Edwards, KCP. So yeah, that's what was happening there. So can we beat the San Antonio Spurs in the first round is the question. We lost in the first round last year. Let's see if we can beat them this time. So we're up 2-0 on the Spurs to start the series out, which is good. Up 3-0. Can we beat them in 4? And we do. So we swept the San Antonio Spurs. I thought we had a better roster than them, and yeah, I was right. So do the Blazers the Blazers just upset the Golden State Warriors. That couldn't have gone any better. So now I don't have to play the Warriors because we played them in the first season, I think, and now we get to play the Trailblazers. So let's go see what they got. They must have a good team as well. So they have Lillard, McCollum, Nurkic. They have Mobley. We have the other Mobley. I don't know if they're brothers or not. They're probably not, because every time I think someone's or like everyone has this, like Bridges. I used to think Mikal Bridges and Miles Bridges were brothers, and obviously that wasn't the case.
What an idiot!
But let's go ahead and simulate current round against the Blazers. We're up 1-0 to start. They even it up. They're up 2-1. Are we going to lose to Portland? No. Okay, it's an even series. Let's go to Simcast because I'm nervous now. So let's go ahead and fix this up and see if we can win this one in our home. This is game 5, so this is a big one. This could be a series tilter, and we do beat them by 8 points, and Donovan Mitchell had a good game. Wow, Gordon Hayward's low-key becoming Chris Paul out here. CP3, 10, 4, and 5. So it looks like Gordon Hayward stepped in for Chris Paul and got 13 assists. Okay, good. So let's go to Simcast. This one's going to be in Portland, so this is going to be a little bit of a tougher task, closing the series out. But can we do it? Let's see. So this is, hopefully we don't go to a game 7, and it looks like we're going to blow them out here. Awesome. So 120 to 104. Donovan Mitchell, Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward's low-key been great for us. And then Chris Paul with a triple-double. Awesome. In game 7. Very good. Now we get to play the Los Angeles Lakers. So let's see if we can beat them. They have LeBron, AD, Oladipo. That's actually pretty nice. Big 3. And they also have Jabari Parker. So this is probably the best Lakers team I've seen in whenever I've done rebuilds. But yeah, hopefully we're able to somehow beat these guys. I have no idea if we will. But at least we made it to the Western Conference Finals at this point. But let's simulate current round against the Lakers. We're up 1-0 to start. Up 2-0. 2-1. Can we beat them? We're up 3-1. Are we going to the finals? Wow, as the 5th seed, we have gone to the NBA Finals. We're going to be playing the Atlanta Hawks. Let's go see what they have. Wow, I was not expecting to make it to the finals this season, honestly. But we have Trae Young, John Collins, Clint Capella, Drummond, Nico Mannion, Kevin Huerter. They have a nice roster. So Malik Beasley, they have a very nice and young roster. 94 Trae Young and 88 John Collins. This should be interesting, but hopefully we're able to beat them. We're up 1-0 to start. They even it up. We're up 2-1, 3-1. Are we going to win in season number 2? That is what I'm talking about. We don't need you, Rudy. We didn't never need you, Rudy Gobert. Go take your virus self somewhere else. All right, I'm just kidding. That's not funny. So let's stop that. But let's keep going. All right, we're probably gonna get some gameplay here, boys. We're probably gonna get some gameplay. So let's slow it down. That way we can end this video off with some gameplay. Go a little bit faster. That way we can stop it around like the 2-minute mark. And this is somewhat of a close game. So we're gonna go ahead and close this series out with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. It is a 5-point game. So we definitely need to go in and make sure we secure this W to win the championship in season number 2. Just let them score, and then we called a timeout. So we're just gonna start from here. Chris Paul's about to get that layup, isn't he? Oh my gosh, I turned it over again. Oh, we got the steal. Okay. All right, let's reset. Let's reset this. I was about to say, I literally tried. Oh, I'm getting double teamed. Clarkson's wide open for 3, please. Yes, that is a nice shot. All right, so I got the double team, and then we're able to pass it off. But yeah, like I said, I kind of started the game and I turned it over, and then the Hawks pulled up for mid-range, and now they're gonna call another timeout. Timeouts because there's already been like 2 called since I've jumped in. But we're gonna put the clamps on Trae Young. He's about to get open. Ibaka, what are you doing? You're supposed to be guarding the paint. That's why I got you. But all right, so this is only a 4-point lead, so we can't be screwing around, man. We definitely still need it. Why isn't Donovan Mitchell out here? Like, it literally showed that he had 37 points, and he's not. Oh my gosh, guys, I am not doing good right now at all. All right, oh gosh, 3 from Cameron Reddish. This is not good. This is not good. I need Donovan Mitchell out here. He must have fouled out because I don't know why he's not out here. But I am low-key choking this. Clarkson's about to be wide open, please. Yes, okay, so that's a big shot. We needed that big time. Is Donovan Mitchell? You know what? It doesn't even matter. We're just gonna focus on what we got right now. So Trae Young, we gotta make sure he doesn't get a nice 3 off, because that would definitely tie the game. We're putting the clamps. Ooh, okay, almost fouled him. Let's go. Ooh, Drummond got the rebound though, and he puts it back up. So we still are only leading by 1 point. So this is still a very, very close game. So can't be screwing around, man. I'm about to choke this. Come on, give me that. Give me the free throws. Let's go. And 1. All right, 128 to 125. Let's go ahead and sink this free throw and make this a 4-point game. That was a big shot. Donovan Mitchell out here yet? Why isn't Donovan Mitchell is literally not even fouled out? Why is he not out here at this point? Let's go ahead and get Donovan Mitchell out here. I don't know why he's not out here. We need our best player out here right now. This is like a minute left with the NBA. The championship is on the line here. We don't have Donovan Mitchell out here. What kind of rotation is that? All right, Trae Young. All right, let's not. Yep, okay. I'm about to say, I was kind of trying to focus in there. We have 53 seconds left. I really want Donovan Mitchell out here right now, honestly, but we're gonna go pick and roll here. And ooh, this is about to be wide open for mid-range. Okay, that was kind of a weird animation, but I'll take it. 4-point lead still, so we're still trying to secure this championship. All right, Trae Young, we're not letting you get a 3 off. That is my main concern. I am letting him get a 3 off. What is he doing? This is terrible defense. I'm not. Okay, all right, we're good now. So I was about to say, Trae Young's like dribbling out there, and he's gonna shoot. Okay, nice little mid-range, and he makes it. All right, so now they're gonna call a timeout. Let's get Donovan Mitchell out here. We got Donovan Mitchell out here now, so this is the biggest possession of the game. I'm hoping we can just get past. That's a wide open mid-range. Yes, green light. That is dagger. That is dagger. That's game. That is game. Donovan Mitchell comes out here and shoots a dagger shot. Green lights it. 133 to 129. I mean, there's still plenty of time left, but I gotta think that's game. Like, I gotta think that's game, because we're gonna clamp up here, because we ain't letting them score again. We probably will on accident, but you know, we're still gonna try to clamp up. So let's see if we can do that. So we got Gordon Hayward trying to defend the inbound, and all right, going to Trae Young again, of course. Why would they not? Because it only makes sense to have your best player out here, you know. Oh, no. Clint Capela's getting that offensive rebound. Oh my gosh, John Collins almost shot. Okay, we're good. Let's give it to Donovan Mitchell. We're just gonna, ooh, I'm taking this for a dunk. No one's stopping me. Let's go, baby. We're gonna end the game with the championship. And that's gonna end this video. That couldn't have gone any better. Go ahead and inbound it. That is game. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought, and of course, leave a like if you enjoyed it. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.